Hello and welcome back to Ship Graveyard Simulator 2. We are rich. We've got 2,250 in the bank. We've got copious amounts of materials. I went and I broke down a Caroline, and then I thought, you know what? Let's go for another, what was it called? A Mariner. So I did another Mariner straight after doing the Mariner and a Caroline. Now, I only just noticed when I came back to my PC that our little collectibles are in our hut. So we've got our Space Marine, we've got the car, we've got a pirate over here, we've got the tide, the fish is on the wall, and then on these shelves we've got the turtle, we've got the hula lady, we've got the dinosaur. I don't think there was anything else, and we also have a TV up here. That is an advert for Deconstruction Simulator, which is what I'm waiting for. I cannot wait to play that. Right. So, anyway, what we need to do is get ourselves, can't pick that up, we need to get ourselves a ship, we need to get ourselves a boat, and I believe this is a full ship. The Tunacolada. Have you ever wondered what would happen if you'd replace pineapple with tuna and a pina colada? This is it, the Tunacolada. Looks like quite a setup as well. It's still on the 2 hammers, so it's a level 2 difficulty. It's going to cost 400. Contracts, Khan, 320. He wants a lot of wood, desks, cupboards, wardrobes. Looks like he's building himself a new hut. Yoshi, he would like some high alloy iron, copper, and gas tanks. 6 of those for 400. And strange looking man. I don't know where these come from. I've still not read one of these. He would like gold acid, aluminium, monitors, and a filing cabinet. So he's getting himself set up for something, but he pays nearly $1,000 just for that. So what's that? 8, 12, over 15 grand. Oh, 1,500. Sorry, over 1,500 just in contracts. 800. What's the resources worth? Oh, mate. With our bonuses, you could be looking at $3,000 for this job. That's a bit sexy. Right, so we're gonna get this. It's got nearly 7,000 parts to it, this ship, which is insane. It's a lot. So we are going to get started pretty hefty, and we're gonna sell 3,000, just over 1,000. Ooh, maybe 1,000. So it's another 700. So now we've got over $2,000. And, oh damn. Do I preempt for the hammer? Is what I'm questioning. Do I preempt the hammer? Because I think the next ship then goes to level 3. Or do I go for the gloves? I can do some other breakdowns in between. I just think there's going to be a lot of stuff. I want to get the gloves. So as per pickup, we have to pick up 7 pieces. Over 3.5 grand for that next upgrade. That is insane. Hello, my friend. Indeed. Let's see what we've got. We can do it all for 50. Excellent. Big pickups. Big storage. We've got 2 of them at level 9. Gloves and capacity are at level 9. That's great. Let's go over to this big old ship. Look at it. It's huge. It's a full ship. It's a full ship. So, the last one, the Mariner, was here. So this is what's extra on this breakdown. But I'm sure there'll be a lot more to it than that. Oh, we've got stuff down here already. But first off, we need to do some admin. It's that big, I could hardly fit it in a screenshot. Right, let's just pick up the overspill. Wonder if there's much of that about. Should we do a quick lap? Quick run around to see how big this ship is. Not much around this side. Some lights that we're not going to need. So we'll have them, thank you very much. Tarp. Bonus. Right. And since it's a complete ship, we've got to get in it properly. Look at all this stuff. So 1, 2, 3, 4. How many callus? How many containers? Any on the back? 5. 5 containers to haul out to start with. That's beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. Let's get this out of the way so we can get started. Right. Grinder out. I knew this has been leveled up as well. Remember at the end of the last episode. This is, what's that, level 6? Excellent. Right, let's get going. So they're all loosened up, so we'll get these front ones. Get them on the queue. Well, I say they're all loosened up. Missed one. There we are. So we've got 4 in the queue. Let's just run round. And then we'll send the last one off. 5 in the queue. That is excellent. That's so much. Let's put the radio away because that is annoying. Right, and then we'll pick up... Oh, look at that. There's 1 electrical point there. We'll finish picking up what's on the outside here. With our awesome pickup that's going to grab everything nearby. Big old clear out. Gonna put my torch on. So get dark behind some of this stuff. And then while they're going, we'll just break these down. We'll leave it running this time. Sometimes I do the little jumpy jump thing, but we'll see if we can catch the materials as they go. Sorry about the little shake there, I was having a little coughing fit. I missed what was in the first one, I didn't even see it come up. Too engrossed in all the excitement, but that one's got low alloy iron and aluminium, and a lot of it. So I'm going to try and stop coming for the one we're on. It's going to come for the other one first, we might as well ditch that while we're here. Loads of goodies. This is going to be a good breakdown. I've got a feeling it's going to be a fun one. But it's going to take me a while. It was difficult to keep the last episode to like 40 minutes. So this might be pushing an hour by the time we're done. I think while I'm up here as well... Oh, that's the wrong one. While I'm up here, I'll cut all these just so I don't forget about them. Quick. I missed what we had there, but you guys would have seen it at the top. Or you can rewind if not. I was concentrating on me torch and... So that's the... What's that? The 4th? 5th one now going? 4th. Oh no, I've fallen in. Oh no. Now I've got to find my way out. Didn't think about that, did I? Wasn't very careful. Right. Let's try and see if we can find our way at the top. Or we might as well have a good old rummage around while we're in here, mightn't we? Although I've got to be careful if I feel like it's difficult to pick up. Loads of goods on that one as well. Lots of metals. Had to come find my way out. I was concerned I was going to either get lost or get too consumed with all the goodies I was finding down there. Which isn't a bad thing. We want goodies. Let's get back to the job I was doing. So I've cut loose the 2 units at the back, so they're ready whenever we open this back end up. Which I guess we could do pretty early on, to be fair. We just take the roof off. If we just take this off, this section, We can pull that straight out and they can go. But that last container's gone, and again I think I was too excited and I missed the pop up for it because the crane's back out. But that is 2,800 kilos in the warehouse already. We might find we get some funny cuts today. My throat is ever so dry and tickly this evening. Keep having to stop to cough, which is getting annoying. Didn't fall through this time. So while I've been torching these all open, they're all done now on these top bits, I was thinking that I'll probably want to take this front end off and turn this into a wreck like what we normally have, because if not, I've got to keep coming up the stairs to throw everything out of the ship, which is going to take quite a bit of time. It's going to be a laborious thing. So if I take out this end, I then crane those two units out. Is that all of it? Yeah. Yeah, if I then crane those two units out, I'll clear this end right off, and then we'll have an opening like we'd have on like previous ships. We'll take away the originality straight away and turn it into everything else. But that's a system that I know how to work, so we'll go with that. I'm sure as different ships come along as well, and their layouts are going to be different, they're going to be different shapes, especially when we get to things like steamships and warships and all that goodness. It's not going to be like these. And I think the level 3 ships that are coming, I think they sort of tower up and they stack a lot higher as well, so it's all going to be different. See, I'd have to be climbing up the stairs and everything to get out, because I'm not buying skips. I'm not. Might be spiting myself with that, but I don't think it's going to be necessary. I think if we can, at the minute anyway, I'm sure there'll be a time, I'm sure an experienced breaker is listening to me say that and like, mate, you are going to be filling up ships with skips like there's no tomorrow. I'm sure the time will come, but right now, I don't want to have to. I think it's way too early doors to be wasting money on skips. I think I'd rather save up and get the skills. Get the skills, mate. Get good, you know? And that was 15 and 100 of that was aluminium and iron there. I'm not sure if it's going to be the same for both of them, because sometimes there's oil and stuff in them. They're not always exactly the same, I don't think. It might prove me wrong and have them all the same in a second. Whoa, alright, mate. Didn't realise I was so close. Plus, it was quick. It came back quick. Right, and we broke all this. Might as well just break this as well. And 150, 100 for us, high alloy steel and aluminium. I think that's what the other one was as well. I don't think that was the other one as well. I'll see in editor, but I don't think they were the same. So I think this inner bit is all ready to come down. All good? Lovely. Excellent. We'll be out of here in no time. Man has a plan. Right, so we've got our back wall and our floor. That should all go. Lovely, lovely. This is the first time that we've broken one of these ends off. But we had an end a little bit like this, I think, in... I want to call it the slippery herring, but I'm not certain. But it was like... might have been like that, where it was the fishing trawler and it had the awkward ends. But it had the bit missing out the middle. Whichever one that was, I can't remember. So then with a couple of little love taps, should free off these ends, and we can see that we have lots of goodies still to get on the inside. We haven't even started looking in the ship. Ah, we've got ourselves another craneable here as well, which is excellent. Something that I think would be nice is if there was a little bit of randomness to it, so the same ship wasn't exactly the same, but I guess I ask for a little bit too much sometimes. I'd like a little bit of road-like to my ship breakdown game. And I think, because this top section is going to be connected, I will also just take out this inside row. So I figured while I was doing it, I might as well just free up the space for that. And then we can get that out. Get that off. I can cut this out while that's going up. So you got a lot more thought has to go into a complete ship breakdown. This is brilliant. I mean, a lot more time as well. I think this will probably be the first episode that goes out as like once a week rather than 2 a week. I think this is going to go out the first Saturday after Roadcraft comes out, I believe. So I hope you're enjoying Roadcraft. That is for the public release, obviously. Again, channel members will have this as soon as it is ready, and probably had this about 3 or 4 weeks ago. So if you're interested in getting early access to any of the content on the channel membership is a way to do it. It starts at 99 pence. There are higher tiers, but they're just for those that want to support the channel further. You don't have to be a high-paying channel member to get access. I might try and do something extra for those guys soon, though, because there's some awesome guys that are supporting on the higher levels, helping to keep the lights on and all that. This RGB don't run itself. And now we call that out, and call that one out, and then once they're gone, we should be able to call that back end out, and that's massive. That is a big bit of clearance. So let's have a look at what we've got, shall we? Let's have a little wander around. So in here it's just stuff. Ah, in the one opposite we have a skip, but we shan't be using it just yet. Hoping this far down the ship, it will probably get used actually, because when I go to throw stuff, it will trigger to that rather than the actual truck. When I move the truck, the truck's going to come down this way. So then from there we get to our regular sort of engine room, which has got a cooker in it. Plenty of liquids. Soon fills our carry capacity. That. Oh, what's in here? Oh, it's all uniforms. Lockers, cardboard boxes, and that's gone off. Both of them 150 in iron each. So we've got over 6,000 in the truck and over 4,000 in the warehouse already. And then we can call the back end off. Unga, indeed, my friend, indeed. He's excited. He knows we're making moves. Keep seeing that yellow thing, makes me think there's something there for me. So then behind that, what I call the engine unit, we seem to have another large power unit as well. And that's got to be welded free, if that makes sense, because you normally close things to weld them. So we can't just drop in like we often do. It's going to require breaking down a little bit nicer. Let's just move the truck. I mean, since there's nothing else now this side, we've got that partition. I think the wall bits to cut are... Find one of these walls in there. So we might just take this back end off as well, just to shorten it all down. I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to smash this out, probably probably to about here. And then we'll see if we can crane away. So I think, I'll take that as well, won't I? I think we're ready to give it all a bit of a poke and see what comes loose. And also I think if I just take out, much like we do with the bottom sometimes, we just take out these top ones. The inside might collapse for us. Like so. I'm learning the physics. I'm getting there. Right. So let's go down. So then if we take out this bit as well. Oh. I think up to this far. I was hoping more of it was going to collapse, can't lie. But I think because parts of this are still held on by that part over there. Sorry about shaking the mouse to point. I think because that's where some of it is still held together. That's why it didn't all drop as I was hoping. That's pretty good. Right. So now, I need to try and pick all this up, and then I should be... Oh, it's not over there anymore. I've moved it. That was the whole point of moving it, wasn't it? Yeah. So, yeah, I should then be able to cut the ends off here, and then hoist those out. In fact, I think while I do this, I should be able to get these out. Marvellous. So yeah, it's going to be a big cleanup, fill the truck, and off we go again. So now if we take down that side, and then take down this side. Beautiful. Love it when a plan comes together. So then if we cut our joins, and this one, oh, went straight into it without any accident report. There we go. So now, I believe, I want that go. The crane cannot reach the load. Why not? Why can the crane not reach that load? Well, have I not cut a bit? Was it that? Yep, that tiny little piece. And at this point, I'd just like to add that we've been at this breakdown for over an hour already, and we've not even really gone into the ship. But they're worth 800 each. So let's get further in. Or since we know there's nothing up there, nothing down there, do I just break this one away as well? I think I might. There's nothing up there, is there? So again, I think we're ready to give it all a bit of a tap. A lot of it should come down, I think. Some of it might need a little helping hand. Bring it all down on ourselves. This side's coming in quite well. Missed a few little bits up there, but that'll all come in. Nice. Right, so again, I'll clear it up. I might chuck some of this metal in here just so we can then get rid of that, get that out of the way. And yeah, we'll see what we can do about hoisting this bit out. So again, we'll do our little physics trick and we'll try and poke out one side, poke out the other, and have it pop. And then on to this side. Now we can get these out. We'll get rid of these loose ones. We can get these out. I think they can go right now, probably. There we go, so they're going. Now the only thing I'm not sure about is if I cut that, whereabouts that splits. Does it split there? So will that take these sections? That's what I'm not too. Oh, that's what I'm not too certain of. Lovely. Right. So we'll pick all this scrap. We'll get this scrap out. Put that in the van. And then we'll see what we can do about hoisting out this large section. I think we can, because we've had ships in the past that start there. I'm sure we have. That's both ends cut, so can I pull it out at all? Oh, it's that overhang that's stopping it from going. Okay. Well, guess we know where we need to go first and get that out. But we've got... Oh yeah, there was still a little office in this one. I do try and keep track of what was where, sort of stuff-wise. And then there's like a bed in here, so I think that might have been Captain's quarters, Captain's office. Possibly. Let's move the van a bit closer. Now even this engine part is a bit different, isn't it? Like the engine is further forward. Because I think it normally sits here. And I think that's why the control room is overhanging. Because everything's forward a little bit from what we're used to anyway. It's not like it's all ships are supposed to be the same, are they? That's the whole point of having different ships. So let's do what we do. We'll punch a hole in. Now we've got ourselves a lovely little throw hole at the front. Make life a lot easier. So that one's cleared out. That's done. That's not a room. Ooh, it's like the radio room. Starting to finally get some green on the contracts as well, which is nice. Got to be careful in here. We have electricity, my friend. Then we've got the laundry room. Excellent. This is the washroom. We've got dirty clothes and 2 wash machines. So then going up a level, got a load more lockers. I think we're going to punch out this wall as well. There we go. What's that? Second, third floor. Now with a nice little throw hole. Having trouble. I always have trouble getting that one in the corner. I managed to get that one, but I can never get the one on this side. Right, so galley and kitchen, I think, maybe? And we got more bunks. I'm liking this ship. I am liking the ship. Toilets. Washroom, I guess, as some of you might call it. Then we have another bunk. That's gonna probably fill our quota of water. Look at this. This is nice out the back here. This is very different. Seeing it from here. I didn't really look up when we come and had a little look for the canister, or the containers. Sorry, can't call them canisters. Like they're tiny. So yeah, plenty of bunks. And one more. And this is the one with the, I think this one had the balcony with a chair. Yes. Nice. It's good. I liked it a lot. We haven't found a way into the electric room yet, so that must be from here. Gotta be careful. Shocked myself. What about that one? That one's alright. We're in. We're in. Oh dear. Brutal. Okay, so if we crouch, ooh, watch out. Don't accidentally swing anything. And we want to... No, 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 no. No, we don't want to do that. Turn it off, please. Oh. 2 boxes. Lovely job. Now that can be a bit of a nuisance, can't it? So we'll try and grind that off. And we found, obviously, quite clearly, a craneable piece, which is probably going to go out near the end. That's not going to be easy to get this out of here. So I took the time just to take that top off there and the wall out. So then when we're up there, all we've got to do is take out that first one. When that layer up there goes with the railing on, all should drop through and we should be able to hoist that out pretty easy. And we have also completed our first contract, which is nice. Right, up another level. Ooh, very posh. Look at this. Nice room, this one. Congratulations, you've found the drink. Tuna travels incredible distances during migration. Some tuna are born in the Gulf of Mexico and travel across the Atlantic Ocean to feed off the coast of Europe and then swim all the way back to the Gulf to breed. Nice. That is the Tunacolada, my friends. Enjoy. I didn't even see where we picked it up from, so it must have been sitting on the table. Must have. So we've got another bathroom. There's storage. A filing cabinet. So that must be control room, which is what we came up there for. Because we want to take the front off the control room. So that must be... There we go. Don't even have to punch our way through, which is nice. Before we pick all the stuff up, though, we will start trying to hammer it out. I'm just going to fill my pockets quickly. Probably have to drop a box in a minute. Because we're going to be picking up from absolutely everywhere, aren't we? With our 7 pickup. If it's in the radius, we'll get it. See, some of these are just a little bit awkward to get. Let me get it. Now it will. So on this one, if I jump up on the window, there we are. Probably have to take this a little bit out as well, just to be certain. And I think maybe even this side piece, but we'll see how it goes. Can I now pull that out? Haha, it is the side piece. Okay. Alright, give it a poke. I figured I might as well just try and take out the rest of the room as well. So, while we're here, it's got to go eventually because we've got an engine underneath it. Right, so take this bit down. I think we're going to lose most of it to the lower level. Now can I call my crane in? I can. I don't want all that floating about though, so I'm going to be naughty and stand on it and prevent him from taking it while I clear it. So if not, it's just going to float about and ping everywhere. I'm sure he'll understand. He don't want that all going up there and flying about. It's a risk to him as well. Yeah, we got it all. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Right, we've got about... We've got a whole green Rex, if not more, still to bring down. And we've been going... Oh dear, nearly 2 hours. It's mad. Love it. I love it. And the time just flies by as well. Like, none of it feels like a chore. But that is everything from here gone. So, next layer, I think, is pretty much what I call the roof. All our loose bits. It's mad that I've been going this long and I'm only just now at the roof. I love it. It's great. There's just something about this. Right, let's cut these off. We'll get these taken away. And they were 125 and 25 each on low alloy and iron. So now that my top level is clear, it's time to get the old hammer out, start breaking our way down a few levels. Clearing this bad boy out, because we do have a fair few craneable containers and units to get out. Well, after about 25 minutes of now, what I'm going to call depegging, hitting the blue points on all those layers, including the ground level. Oh, I've got to get back up there now. Including the ground level on this one. So everything above here has been knocked through, apart from this bloomin' peg here, because I can't get to it. I don't know why it won't let me do it. But let's see what comes down around us. It should be absolute carnage if I've done it. Oh, I missed one up there. Hopefully, taking down this external. Because sometimes you can't get to the outsides. But obviously, because there's nothing on that level below it to open up for you. Get my way. Spoiling my my great collapse. Yeah, the outside you just cannot get to. What you need is... Oh, what's holding that up? Is it this? Is it you? I think it's you holding that up. You little devil. All the way out here. Crazy. Too much. Come on. Have you not gone? No, so I couldn't get to the outside of this one as well. One day, I'll get it all right. It's still there. It's being held up by something over there. Madness. Right, so that there and all that layer. Gotta be careful because it'll fall through now. Like that. Can't see it. Balance out on this. There we go. Well, that's all that gone. This was the other side of the stairwell I couldn't get to. I'd forgotten about. Oh, you swine. Yeah, that was that bit I couldn't get. That wasn't too bad. A little finishing off, but other than that, that's not too bad. There we go. It's all down. So now, what I need to do is clear this level, and then I will be able to take this layer off, and then we can start to try and crane out the engine pieces, because they are below us and just behind us. So with that all cleared up and now in the van, we should be able to call out that. And then underneath this floor, we've got a bit of mess down there to pick it up, is our engine. And then the next piece is even further below that, isn't it? Right. So start smacking this out. Just keep me busy this evening. This is, yeah, these are going to become really, really long. So I don't know how with the level 3 ships, because they shrink in size, like in length, but I think they get higher. And I'm guessing, because I've never done one, they get a little bit more complex on the inside. We'll see how that goes. So this could be the last one that goes out in one episode. Doing my best to try and cut it down without cutting too much out, if that makes sense. I want you to see little bits of what we're doing. I know it's like smacking a hammer and drilling and whatnot, but you want to see at what stage of the ship we're at and sort of how well we're progressing. So that's where we're at. I'll get this knocked out and yeah, we'll get the engine out. Now I'm not sure if this is going to work, but what I've done is I've taken out this edge, taken out the back, and taken out this edge on both levels, so the bottom and the top. So I want to see if that'll make that centerpiece pop by having nothing supported to the edge, or will it all hold itself up in the middle? It's all holding itself up in the middle, isn't it? Don't think I missed any bits. I was really hoping that might work a little bit of magic for me. But no such luck, sir. Unless I've got a little bit I missed. We'll have a look. We'll have a look. So I may have found an interfering culprit. No, that didn't make it pop either. Never mind. Just trying to find like a quicker way of getting things to drop. I think there's just way too much support for it all in the middle there. I think if we took out the bottom ones, I think it would all erupt. But then we'd lose the parts we need. So we don't want to do that. Well, since that didn't work, we've now taken out the top layer and the ground layer, hoping that we can get both at once. I've done the walls, I think, inside and out. Everything a bit of a poke and hope that everything comes down with it. Oh. Is this my first successful big drop where everything's gone as I wanted it to? I think it might be. I think it might be. Now, have we cut that free already? No. Alright. Let's get this cleared up around here. And we'll cut you free, my friend. And then it's just the piece back there as well. And I think a lot of that roof is ready to come down as well. I think. Not 100%. Beautiful stuff. Away you go. Indeed, my brother. Right, let's get up a level. Start clearing this out. Tell you what, we're getting there. We're getting there. I think I'm getting through this quicker than I thought I would. And again, it's because I've sort of gone a little bit crazy. Not necessarily crazy. I've just prioritized certain skills. And having a carry weight and being able to pick up now 7 pieces at once just makes clearing away, as you can see, clearing away so much quicker. But you need to have the capacity. Look at that. We've got iron, high alloy, aluminium and gold, so that's all 3 contracts complete, and we still have 1 thing to hoist out. But yeah, if you just prioritized like the 7 pickup without increasing your capacity as well, that would pretty much become redundant, because every pickup you'd throw a box. And at the minute, it's like every couple of pickups. And from what I gather as well, through talking to Rusty in the Discord and him sharing his experiences on the much larger war machines and battleships and stuff like that, that you eventually start to come across some much heavier pieces as well. So when you're picking things up, they're weighing a lot more than what we're picking up. That's from what I gather. Don't quote me on it, but that's what I understood from what he said. And while I've got the torch out, I think the wall connectors are exposed here for us. We might as well get them. Don't think there's any more. That one's already been cut down there because we separated the front piece. Noise. Right. All good, all ready to go. Lovely, lovely. So while that's off, I am going to, or while that's going off, I'm going to run down the outside, and hopefully this isn't going to let me down. I want this to pop and ripple for me, please. Away she goes. And that was worth 80, 80, and 20 for alloy, aluminium, and gold. So if we did accidentally drop a large weight on either one of those two, we still would have been able to finish all three contracts. But if we'd have dropped on both of them, we wouldn't. Because it was the gold that we were waiting for. And after we'd done everything else, we still needed 10 kilos, and they both held 20. Okay, so let's see if our ripple effect works this time. Yes! Why that wouldn't do that for the top? Points me. At least we got it going. At least we got it going. So now I just got to clear it all out, and then we can start hoisting these last bits away. And the Tunacolada is in the bag, my friend. The Tunacolada is in the bag. So a quick sweep. I think this is the last of the metals. In you go. Everything has been cut. Indeed, mate. Gale there. Gale, get this done. Alright, brother. You do that. You have a good day. Alright, so we've just got to wait for Gale here to hoist away our last few pieces. And then the Tunacolada is going to get sorted. And there's going to be quite a bit to sort because we didn't do a mid-breakdown sort. There she goes, the final piece. Anything to fall off, sir? We had a couple of bits come down off the others. I've been and picked them up. Well, that looks clean. Quick sweep, make sure there is nothing laying around. Oh, there's a bit over here. It's probably for when we popped the top bit. There we are, the last 800 kilos. Crazy. So, in the warehouse, we've got 13,000 kilos. In the truck, we've got 50,000 kilos. And 63,000 kilos. How long do you reckon that's going to take to sort? First off, we'll reduce some of that by claiming our contracts. We've not done that yet. So it's 320, 400. And then the strange looking man is going to give us 800, which brings us to nearly 1900 in pocket, which is pretty good. Now I'm going to go and spend about 20 minutes tapping left and right. Well, that was pretty good. A 924 combo, but as you can see, I missed one around about 60 in, which is a little bit annoying. So we'll sort that again. There we go. Done. Dusted. So that's 2,000. 2,000. And that's probably not enough to get sort of the next upgrade that I'll probably want. I'm going to leave the upgrade looking and sorting for the next episode because I've got a feeling this is going to be a long one. I think I just spent like 15 minutes, maybe more, sorting that stuff out. That was mad, but that's all ready to go. Scrap that. The Tunacolada. To be fair, it's been a pleasure. I really enjoyed that. That was our first full ship. I will be going out and doing some more in between because our upgrades, our big upgrades, are going to be costing us like 3.5 grand just to get the blueprint. Probably close to that, plus materials to actually produce. So I'm going to try and get a couple of ships in before we move on to the next one, which will be our first level 3, I believe. So that was our first full ship. Then we go down to, or not down to, we go up to level 3s, but then our level 3 partial ships. And they are going to be big. They're going to be challenging, probably going to have more electric in there, probably going to have other things that are going to make it harder to get to stuff. It'll be interesting to see. But hopefully you've enjoyed this one. It's been quite an epic breakdown for me. I started this at 7:45 this evening. It's now 10 to 11. So that's not bad. That's not bad. It's a good way to spend your evening. But hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you have, give a big fat thumbs up down below. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, turn the bell notification on. Find out when new videos are going live. As always, comments and feedback down there. You guys have a wonderful day. And hopefully I will see you again soon for some more Ship Graveyard Simulator 2. Bye for now.